Okay, girl, we back. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. Am I too up in y'all space? So y'all in my space? Well, we give space for you to be your own black woman over here, because we're not a monolith. But also, back, give me 50 feet. Also, but come near me. We're vulnerable. We have relationship. Yep, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. We agree to disagree over here. Yes, we're starting from scratch and we're starting over new because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I wanted to do that Megan Good. Look at me, I wanted to do the Megan. This is the Megan Good. Megan saying she wants some Wakanda anaconda. Do you all remember when Megan Good and Johnathan Majors went to Red Lobster and everybody was like it was a fluke and it was something to keep black women from dating other races and it was propaganda? I still believe it was propaganda that turned into love, I guess. I think that, no, statistics say people who were married before are more likely to get married a second time and try again. I can't remember the numbers, but girls, one of the comments said, she might as well have stayed with the preacher man. At least we know he not abusive. And then I thought about the girls who are obsessed with other races of women, because some black women are so obsessed with who black men are doing it too, that they're like, oh, at least he's with a black woman in the end. The end of his career, girl. At the end of his career, while he ain't got no money, girl. Time of engaged, girl. She should have went right back up in that church. Whether we know the church ain't nowhere to find no man either, but I still would have rather her did it. Look at me, would have rather her did. I don't talk right all the time. You all should know. Well, my neighbors know. If you're new, welcome. We agree to disagree. You're not gonna like what I like. I'm not gonna like what you think, but I want you all to feel free to talk to me. And you all have opened my eyes on many things, but this Megan Good for the Red Lobster date back when he had some money to take her somewhere, that was propaganda, because black women was talking about they didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, which I will. Y'all ain't want to go to bowling or the Applebee's or nothing and still can't get a date. I ain't forgot. No, really, for me, this is more so about maybe she just don't want to be alone. Maybe she don't want to die alone. You know, we have all these, oh, you should just be alone, be comfortable being alone. Even me, I don't really want to be alone for the rest of my life. My kids will grow up, which they are growing very fast, and they're big. My daughter will be graduating from high school this upcoming year in May. So I'm like a veteran girl now. Like I'm a geriatric millennial girl. But I think that different women see different things for their lives in the end. If it's a black king for her or a black man for her, of course, my argument will always be the Nia Longs, the Vivica Foxes, the Sanaa Lathans, the Taraji P. Hensons, all the producers and cameramen and photographers and whoever, cinematographers and backstage people, directors that they could have dealt with or been with. Even Vivica Fox, I forgot who said that, but somebody was like, Quentin Tarantino really liked Vivica. That's why he kept putting her in them Kill Bill, and that could have been her man. You know how many movies Quentin Tarantino made? Or she would have been a good side with some benefits, because he would have gave her royalties to them movies. White men gonna hook you up if you gonna be with them. But, of course, there are other races of men in the world, Asian, Latino, Middle Eastern. But this is not that video, but it could be. It was like this. I'm I am, because we fashionista divas, of course. But with Megan going on Shannon Sharp, and they tried to market it as she was talking about her relationship, didn't say nothing about the relationship. I got to get out of my mind that we did a video, because the video's on here, so it don't matter. We never did a video. But for her to get a Dusty on the downfall, though, we all know his career is tanking. We already know it didn't tank. We already know he lost his endorsement, lost his movie deals, out the picture, out the way. So now she found a stray to leech on her. But I feel like when she did that Shannon Sharp interview, she was talking about her and her sister were child actors and working as children, and they were used to supporting their family. So maybe she's just used to supporting people anyway. And you know, a lot of black women, what's the numbers, y'all? 84% of black women are breadwinners in their relationships. And are you willing to do it? Do you want to do it? How do you feel about it? Or if you don't, you know, I always wanted you all to be honest with yourself, because I'm always honest with myself. I try to be as honest with y'all as possible. I try to be as honest with myself as possible. I think that we all need to kind of get with the times of seeing, what do you want? You know, I think black women would benefit from dating out. I think your chances of getting married and a father for your children, but she's 41 or 42 or something, and he's younger. So when dealing with younger men, you have to know they probably want younger women. But then too, with her having a marriage for 9 years with Devon Franklin, I believe, and then he got somebody, and somebody on the video was like, coincidentally she got somebody. And was this directly related to? We know women are petty like that. We know women are competitive like that, and that's women across the board. But and some people would say that Devon Franklin is of the LGBTQ community, and should she have stayed? And we never did find out why they broke up. That's Megan's business to discuss or not. I really don't care. Personally, I can make my own emphasis that the LGBTQ snatched them up. What they say, sucked his soul, they sucked the soul, they sucked the soul out of him. I don't know, girl. That's not what I said. This all allegedly. We're not a real platform. We're just on here. Analogy, trapology, went to freakology, but allegedly, if we're gonna fake like, we're faking like. But I feel like Megan did what she felt she had to do to be comfortable with who she with. Even on the Shannon Sharp interview, a lot of people didn't talk about. She talked about Jesus a lot. She talked about God a lot. She talked about how she never posed in lingerie. She talked about how she wasn't really that promiscuous or wasn't promiscuous. She talked about how she valued her body. She talked about a lot of things regarding her religion and being strong in her faith. And I feel like if she is a real woman of God, which I think she is from the interview, because they didn't talk about that, but a lot of her interview was about Jesus and God. And if you all haven't checked out her Shannon Sharp interview and you're a Megan Good fan, I think you all should check it out, especially if you're into Jesus Christ. But could this be her king or her guy or her it forever? Of course, I'm biased. I don't think so, but I think that she thinks so, and I could be proven wrong. I don't know Megan. She don't know me. We don't live with each other. We not blood relatives, and I wouldn't know anyway if she was my blood, because my blood don't treat me right. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like she did what was best for her life, and I feel like I wouldn't have did it. But I feel like with her in time, and we do this. Oh, I got on makeup too though. And like this video if you can. That'll be what's up. And I'm not mad anymore. And but when we think about what we're thinking about, because that always come to my mind when I think about what we think. No, when we're thinking about Megan Good and her as a 40-plus-year-old woman in Hollywood, established, got her money, say she had not got that much money her whole career until Tyler Perry paid her. I could have structured that sentence better, but you know, we're live and direct on your set. Live on 5. And that was his last recent movie with Tia boyfriend, husband. She said she had never got paid her worth or her value, and she talked about that in the interview too. And I feel like a lot of black women struggle with self-worth and self-value. Beauty does not equal self-esteem. Beauty and looks don't equal self-esteem. It's an inside job. Self-esteem, self-worth, self-value, always a pivotal part of this show. But it's just like, is he a good guy? We know he chased people down the street for phone or beat women or whatever it was he was doing, and he just was ugly all his life, but slang some, and when somebody saw his slang and he saw he had a power, and just insecure all his life. As ugly as his face is, y'all did that body. It was even videos about whether he was good looking or not. Like, call it delusion police. I did more white kind of cause over here and more conceal a little bit, so it was. But then too, but this even see that's funny that I could see this now because I fashionista diva gang side boy. If y'all be like, yeah, all over the place, it's because my brain go all over the place because we smart. Big brains go everywhere. Okay, big brains. Great minds think alike. My neighbors know where we are. Okay, and if you're waiting on a girl to agree with everything you say, a woman agree with everything you say, and everything you're saying, you're in the wrong place because we disagreeing right now. We fighting and tussling right now. You just don't know it yet because it's coming, or it been came, or make a decision. And I think women who want somebody, should you settle down? If you really want marriage, do it. You know, find somebody, seek somebody for it. Don't not do it because people, oh, we should be single and we should get cats and we should get dogs and you should, you know, and even if you want cats and dogs or birds or fishes or turtles or you don't want to be with a man ever, I definitely understand that notion, but don't force that on other women. And women who want that don't feel pressured to not want it. That's what I feel like the core of this video, if we could bring it all together, is Megan Good did what she felt was right for her life. Even though he's jealous of her and that picture where he walked off, well, she's dealing with a kid. He's a young man. She know he's young. That's how you know he got he doing the pipe. He lay pipe. That's a pipe layer. But y'all don't know about nobody laying no pipe. What pipe layers like to do? Men with big things like to slang them and show everybody. That's what I believe. But she is up in the air and head over heels and on her tippy toes for that. That's all I could see. That's all I see. Because her face that ugly, I don't care what his body look like. And that's what leads strokes of emotion. I'm telling you, they say women hit their peak at 40. Their sexual peak at 40. We'll see if these are monetized or not. But, you know, once I get my views and we start flowing. But I kind of always was able to say my words. I hope they still let me say my words. We'll try to, whatever. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I feel like Megan, like, if she happy, I'm happy. But it's only a matter of time before it embarrasses her and we'll be making videos about her. But she wanted it. And she said the media don't matter, but when 5,000 black women come after you at one time and then 10,000 come after you after that, she gonna feel a way. Some type of way. Like Kiki on this shit. I'm gonna watch Kiki Shannon short. I feel like Kiki too wise for that platform. When she was talking, I'm looking at Shannon. He like, I'll just watched a piece of a clip, but I'm like, is he remedial for real? He was in a slow class for real, but he did sports. He didn't have to know how to read and write in a book. They did the grade for him anyway because he was a star on the basketball team, so or the football. What they say, the foosball, Bobby. Bobby and that foosball. No, really, but I just feel like I want to know what y'all think. But overall, I want y'all to figure out what y'all want for y'all life. So that's the conclusion, is what do you want, girl? And we don't get married to get a divorce. We don't fall in love to fall out. You know what I'm saying? We don't get with somebody to think about the end. But we know what's going to happen, though. But you don't do that. Because we doing better over here. We're getting better. We're doing better. We uplifted black women. We don't do that. We don't go in something thinking about the worst things that can happen. But when you're dealing with who? A man who look like me. I'm just saying he might kind of look like me a little bit. I'm just saying that he might look like me a little bit, a little smidge, and a little lot of bit look like me. Some people would say, which I agree. But bad girl. No, but really, I just wanted to do this video for Megan. And I like Megan Good, so maybe I will unclip those videos since those were kind of, but I don't know if they'll pay me. I don't know how that works, and it wasn't that like my core black women content that stuff's not coming out. Black women, XYZ, that's never, ever, ever out. My little celebrity, might. But we all seeing, we learning a new you. I'm learning a new you. I feel the same. I look the same. I am the same. But I'm different. Okay. So give black women room to be different, or to change, or to grow, or to love, or to change your mind, I guess. But bye. Stay beautiful, wonderful you. Flip side, dip side, and have a beautiful weekend from me and my neighbors. Bye.